Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Me say Rastafari. War and crime. And do the righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Rastafari. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people. Put time away. Put time away again. Listen. Yeah. Just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. And we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. Me love Jah. Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ, oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with us. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside a rob and cheat, and not first and for. Make God what I seen to. Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. men are red. How they want to see. They didn't can sell out Rasta. Can't sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone. And they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone. And they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see. They can sell out Rasta. I sell out. I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might go and stone. And they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing. You might go and stone. And they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and show one stone. And he bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big man show and stone. And it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man show and stone. And it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
From the hills of their compound to the coastline of Parity, the people of St. Elizabeth must prepare for war. The Prime Minister has already declared there's no time wasting around. Good morning and welcome to A Mad We're Mad Out. The Pikel families went to their compound, unhinged as they usually is. Get your pens and papers out, or rather more your fingers and keypads, because I will name the Pikel's family for you this morning, so you will have to write them down for us. When we name them, you say AKA, and you put the Pikel's name that I will give to you. They even bring stepdaughters and daughter-in-law with them to their compound, but we will get to that this morning. We're going to go back in time with the Prime Minister and Ned's. We're going to go back in time with the Prime Minister and the image of Jamaica and his people. And what's the war about, PM? What's the war about? The pushing and shoving, PM. What was it about? The pushing and the shoving, the abuse and manhandling of the chief security, a female officer, was a disgraceful spectacle, Prime Minister. Prime Minister of Image. Prime Minister of Image and Optics. It was a disgraceful spectacle. Leave that aside. We'll get round to you in a moment. In a moment, PM. I'm mad, we're mad out. I'm mad. We are mad out. Murray Woodsmith, thank you very much for your generous donation. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for your continuous support. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, real subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning, welcome. Good morning to the Pipers family. Have you had your fingers and your keyboards out? Hmm? Have you had your fingers and your keyboards out? Because we're going to name the Piper family this morning that went to their compound. And you must write them down so when we refer to them, you know who we're talking about. But before I tell you, we're going to have to borrow back the Melvin Spence name this morning from the Shadow Minister of Human Rights. So we're going to withdraw that name and we're going to borrow it because we need it to use this morning. All right? Pens and paper, fingers and keyboard ready. So this is the Pipers family that we come about this morning. We come about suicide of the war, you know. The Prime Minister can't declare war and we go in a hiding. One thing is, when a war starts, there's a lot of back and forth, tit for tat and wrangle, Prime Minister. So I think you expect that going forward, don't you? Wouldn't you, after declaring war and was a contentious somebody like me out there, right? MPM. So we have to keep it up. Back and forth, tit for tat. A so horrible PM, no so? Back and forth, tit for tat. All right. So make we name the Piper families. So you have Daddy Pickles, which is Mussolini Pickles, aka MPM. Then you have Mother Pickles. That's Prunella Pickles, aka you know her as Babsy Grange. Then you have Delroy Williams. That's what you know her as. That's Petrona Pickles, aka what's it ever? Donovan Williams. Then you have the daughter-in-law. You know her to be PEARNEL Charles. You know, the younger daughter of the father. Yes. That is now the new Melvin Spence. Can call her Mel for short. And then you have the stepdaughter. No, Melvin Spence is the stepdaughter. And then the daughter-in-law is Fiona Beswick. Her, you can call her Big Titty Fifi for short. You regularly know her as Floyd Green. But that's Fiona Beswick. You can call her Big Titty Fifi for short. Now let's go back to the PM and what's you call it? TRN and the whole works of it. George Wright with a little clear plastic bag. Morning, George Wright with a little clear plastic bag. Let's go to, I want to find this young man who spoke about the TRN for food, that the government and all its friendly people came out and gave him quite a good walloping all across social media, how much he's PNP and the whole works of it. You all have heard it before. And they came out and they carried on and on and on, and how much it was a lie and all that. The Prime Minister was the one who said we have to use that as our accountability mechanism on the 24th of October. The Prime Minister, even AI Prime Minister, I never even found the video this morning, Pandit Pan JIS. But AI have you done, Google AI, Prime Minister, have you done as saying it? So why come out and declaring war upon we for false information when we're only speaking about the instructions given by you? Are you give the instruction in a PM? Are you said it? It's not like we made it up as on a usual blame with for things. How can I not find this young man? On a usual blame with for things. But you said it. And the instructions given by you are being carried out on the ground. That's not it, is it? Those instructions given by you in relation to TRN and ID are being carried out on the ground. And people are suffering for food. The same food that you said Jamaica people, the vloggers and entertainer makes Jamaica look bad. Can you wait till you go all the way foreign? And when you look on foreign TV, you say, I saw Jamaica look bad from far. No, man. If you go talk to them when we go home, say, when you're close up, you don't really see how body look. But just step back and go to road. And then you will see how Jamaica look on the international scene. I don't know why I can't find the video, but I don't know which video I talk of the young man who told us about the food for TRN for food in Westmoreland. And the Prime Minister, the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, all of them come out and deny it flat out that it was a lie. It was a PNP propaganda. It was mischief making. But it was the PM who said it. That's the mechanism we're going to use. So now why the PM is telling the whole world, say a lie, and we mix up. This is why the government declare a so-called war on misinformation. In his view, because when we seem to speak the truth, it's misinformation. It look like me lost the video out of my library, but never mind. Let's go to a more recent video, Prime Minister. Let's go to a more recent video, because that one you said was a lie. Let's go to a more recent video. Hold on. See if I have the right video in queue. Bear with me. No, I'm not ready for you yet. This is the one. Bear with me, globalists.
Security, sir. Sir, the chief and his security.
No, I'm not ready for you yet. Here it is. Sorry about that, my people. I've got my cue horribly mixed up this morning.
Just to get imagine people.
Now, this is Prime Minister. A new image that you ought to respond to, because you say a lie where tell. But I'm going to play back for you where you say back then on the 24th, you can go on AI, go type it in, Prime Minister, upon AI. AI say you see so. So if you blame anybody, blame AI, blame your mouth. We talk and put it on GIS as well.
Just to
Imagine people in the country starving and the government giving out food to starving people and taking it back because they don't have an ID when most people lose everything, including identification.
PRNI to collect food and people are starving. Wicked government. People here trying to get food from the government and they're asking for PRN and ID just to get food. Most of these people you see here don't have PRN or ID. These people lost their homes. The documents. They just took back the food because they didn't have a TRA. That's crazy. So they just took back the food.
You are aware that the Prime Minister is in violation of a court order? Are you aware that the Prime Minister is in violation of a court order? Now, NIDS is the overarching identification system. If the Prime Minister got through, would have been the Prime Minister mode of identity. Now, what NIDS fell down on was the use of NIDS to access government services, and the court throwed that back. Thereby, I don't think, as per that court ruling, the Prime Minister ought to be using identification or the none thereof of identification to deny people in disaster zone of resources. So in my view, and maybe one of the practicing attorney in Jamaica may have to speak on this, the Prime Minister is in violation of that court order. Put the human rights abuse that's blatantly going on aside. Judge writes, look at the little clear plastic bag. Let us play George right before we go to the Prime Minister's insult to vloggers, entertainers, NGOs, and charity.
That is a bag of them care country. It's alright, I can't go back a country, but I really want to help on the folk. Because folk come and me supposed to get little work. We get little work that we can't get back the chicken. I already buy 2 lamp already because I start, but we just want to help with the folk that we can't start work.
Look at the bag, Judge right, she said thanks. Let it go now.
So I'm glad for this a little package.
Judge right, look at the bag, she said thanks. Judge, look at the bag, Judge. Did you see on her? I wonder if the Prime Minister sees that. Or I wonder if that is some of the images that the Prime Minister spoke about in his tirade. Let us look at George again. Let us look at George married finger on the little clear plastic bag. All right? Let the bag go, George. George, did you hear how much time they call the bag little? George, let's go the little. Jesus. A politician and vote right with a little clear plastic bag them. George, did you hear she told you twice? The forward back way talking, we Jamaican do what we want, insult people. We do want forward back way talking. George woman says she happy for the little bag. The little bag where you Lord God Almighty! The little clear plastic bag. No, sir.
But glad for the little bag when they carry condom. So it's alright, I carry the bag of condom. What would I really want to help on the fall food? Because fall food, my main source to get little work. Get little work that we can't get back little chicken. I already buy a cool lamp already because I start, but we just want to help me with the fall food that we can't start work. See me and put on because they call me shop top. Let me stay short at 2 more.
What you tell Judge to look at the bag now?
Please, a little package. We want to help.
I will lobby on your behalf and so that you can get back to your daily.
Yes, I mean, one finish up, let me put on.
Judge, look at the bag. We see so you get the bag. The woman says she appreciate the little bag where you can't come gear. Look at the bag, man. Okay, let's go back to MPM. Let us remind you of MPM breakdown. Our MPM breakdown there. Let's go back to MPM. The image that MPM
I see so many pictures
was disturbed by. You see what George has just done. We're going to the Prime Minister's and his image rampage. And then we go over to a compound town, post the image tirade of the Prime Minister with the whole heap of paint bucket them. Prime Minister, where you get so much paint bucket? Oh, remember the Prime Minister in a property development, so he may buy paint, we may buy bulk paint for paint them property develop. Prime Minister, where go the upper paint keg? No, sir. All right. Let's go back to the pain when he went to South Africa. And he turned from far out, all the way out there so. And he can see Jamaica from far. And he see how the image kind of a see when he the home, you know. And when he come back from South Africa and attack with both it, so almost when he got South Africa and he look on Jamaica from there so. He said, boy, this not look good. Me have to go shake them up when me go home. Shake them up. He did when he come back home. Let's get into the PM shaking up of the nation.
I see so many pictures of persons giving out packages. And it is becoming almost the in thing now on social media. Everybody is giving out a package. No, I think in the initial days it's necessary. But I'm also very concerned about the dignity of our people.
Dignity, he said.
You know, I don't like my country to be shown as people running to get food, running to get fighting over a package and those kind. I don't like that. And it creates a kind of mentality that is not Jamaican. We are independent people at heart. You know, we are independent. We're not supposed to be doing handout. Now, yes, we are in a place where we need to do relief, but we must never give up our dignity. So if you have to give, you don't have to, you know, make it, you know, just give that quietly, man.
I hope George Wright sees this.
Give that quietly. Help the people who are in distress preserve their dignity. And the people who are in distress, remember your dignity. So, which is why I announced a week ago that we are going to transition from giving out of packages because it's becoming highly political. Who never get. And if you go to a man's place and then him say, oh, you never call me to go give package with you, and you only give to that. Look, the amount of, you know, the funny thing is this. The amount of JLP people who call me to say, PMP, MPs get package and don't come to them. And I said, look, I don't want a political issue. Don't bother make no noise over that. Don't make no noise over that. Right? It is disgusting that persons would want to make political issues over the distribution of aid. We have to bring an end to it then, because some people can't help themselves. They can't resist it. And so we are going to shift from the distribution of food packages to giving persons coupons or cards that they can go and buy the stuff that they need. Now shops are not up yet. And that is why early in the day we said we're going to help the shops stand up back. And for shops to get back up on their feet, they need electricity. There are some communities that are not going to get electricity right away. So what they will get, we will loan them a generator so that when they get back electricity, we can take that back and give it to another shop. That is how you save money, because what we're going to do here is not from the generators that are donated. The government of Jamaica will buy these generators. So it's taxpayers' money. And we have to use it in the most efficient ways. We couldn't take donated generators and give it to business to use. No, donated generators either support government resilience or we give that to NGOs or churches or so. But the ones that we purchase now, we use that in business for people who are going to make profit from it. And they will have the option after it. If they want to buy it, then they can buy it. If not, then we give it to somebody else to use. Because we are a thinking government. The unthinking people who are selfish and just looking for benefits for themselves, they will think another way. And those are the people who got Jamaica into problems. It is that kind of thinking that put Jamaica into problems. It is my kind of thinking that has taken Jamaica out of problems. And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me will go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I will respond to it. And as you would have seen with the government, man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many memes as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war. Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense.
War, he says. The Prime Minister came back home and he gave us a good going over. But before we go over to their compound, let us look at another nidzification of the Prime Minister. And you, the people of Jamaica, must be careful. The Prime Minister not implement NIDS and on our feet in a disaster, because the court already prohibits the Prime Minister. I don't know why my cue is so horribly mixed up this morning. Already prohibits the Prime Minister from using identification. Yes, here it is. To access government services. And it is exactly what Andrew Holness is doing. Bear with. Andrew Holness is using Melissa to usher in his cashless society. You must be aware of that. And you must be careful. The Prime Minister push upon you, like it's just because of the moment. But no, this is how they impose their things through chaos. This is how they impose their things on you. Through chaos. And we must be careful of the nidification of the Prime Minister.
This operation. We can't carry this on forever or for too long. At some point, we will transition to a voucher or a coupon system where instead of carrying the bag of relief items, you will get something that is equivalent to cash, and you can go to your nearest shop in your area where we will stock and supply them, and you get your items.
Do not sit back and let Andrew Holness impose on you a cashless society. It will be a dangerous thing for you to accept. Now, the Prime Minister went to their compound with very little notice. Babsy Grange only gave notice of the Prime Minister's attendance an hour before the Prime Minister's arrival. And the Prime Minister and his staff carried out what I call high-level disrespect and barbarity. Now, this is the Prime Minister who came back from South Africa and gave us quite a good... The Prime Minister came back from South Africa and gave us quite a good going over about the image of Jamaica. Bear in mind that the Prime Minister was talking about the people who are hungry and thirsty and homeless and displaced. The Prime Minister said he doesn't like the way the images look. Don't love the way the image look. The Prime Minister, the Python family went to their compound. Look at the image of the Prime Minister and his staff around him. Look at the disrespect in a sovereign territory.
Security, sir. Sir. Chief and his security. The chief and his...
I don't know why my thing is buffering.
Security. And his security. And his security.
Why on earth are you?
I'm going to send a chief. Excuse me.
Globalists, I have no idea why this video is behaving so irrational this morning.
The chief and his security, sir. Sir, the chief and his security. The chief and his security. And his security. And his You don't do that. I'm going to send a chief. Excuse me. The chief is calling me. I'm going to send a chief. Just relax. I don't know what's Hey.
You've seen that, haven't you? The Prime Minister cannot say this was a lie because I found this on the Prime Minister's page. So the Prime Minister cannot say this was a lie. Now to Babsy Grange, Prunella. We know that you have been collecting money on behalf of the indigenous groups in our country. We know that. We want to know what happened to the money them we are collect on behalf of the indigenous group, Babsy. Make a source of paint bucket. Uno can carry up there. The Prime Minister who spoke about the image of Jamaica, the Prime Minister who spoke about giving in silence, when the Prime Minister turn up within generator, within one generator or in one Starlink, the Prime Minister never give in silent. When the Prime Minister turn up with him paint bucket them, it's a big titty fee side of the PM there. Party people who no can't find big titty fee. It's a big titty fee there. I look the other side. So maybe when big titty fee head turn around, big titty fee can't see what go on a party, all right? But back to the government also, we're giving a quiet. The government got a compound town with paint bucket in the Prime Minister. But let me deal with the Chief Currie side of it first. I understand Chief Currie's position in a disaster where he has to cater to his people. The Jamaican government has collected money internationally on behalf of the indigenous groups in our country, which include the Maroon, the Taino, and all sorts. Chief Currie and his team deployed diplomacy. The Prime Minister and his entourage went there with the same schoolboy bullying, market vendor behavior. The same Prime Minister who just came back and tried the nation on how we make Jamaica look abroad. This image is out there, Prime Minister, for the world to see the attack that you carried out on a female security officer for the chief of their compound. The world sees it. Chief Currie was very diplomatic. You and your boisterous whore of a Babsy was very boisterous, Prime Minister. Hmm? You know, say, there's a lot of common Batman over TikTok who have a better demeanor than your Prime Minister. Like, seriously. Loads of the people who have elevated themselves from the gully to TikTok may see a better demeanor than Andrew Holness, who them call leader. And them call him so, you know. Hmm? And them call him so. Leader. MPM. Hmm? MPM. Mother's Shad. The Prime Minister is really going crazy. Because the Prime Minister have no control or authority other than when he lift up his skirt. Haven't you been tired of being called a bitch and a pussy, Prime Minister? Hmm? Haven't you been tired of being sent up under your mother? Where is the leadership? Where is the leadership, Andrew Holness? Hmm? That's why I said from their compound down to the coastline of Parity, sentences that people must prepare for war. And by the way, we know your intention, Prime Minister. It's not like we are fool. We know you have a land issue. We know the reason for the storm. We know why you are encroaching on places that you earmark lands. Hell on Pato House, Prime Minister. Hmm? I want to ask you the question. You say I'm going to send JDF staff up there. I want to know from you, Prime Minister, how much JDF staff are you sending? And how long of a period will they be assigned to be in their compound? Because we don't want you go impose your militarization in their compound, Prime Minister. It's not going to be tolerated. So we want to know how much people you are sent to do what and over what period. Because we know your intention. We know what you're going for in their compound. Your land and resources grab, Prime Minister. I go fall in upon you. Your land and resources grab is going to spark an unrest in this country. Something that might bring down not only your government, but the colonial regime of Jamaica. You see how long may I ask Jamaicans to unite with the Maroon and make we claim with freedom and move along out of this bullshit? The Prime Minister and his team has become an absolute juggernaut. Maybe the Prime Minister is very stressed out. Maybe the Prime Minister is very stressed out because he's overwhelmed by the situation. But going around attacking everybody and declaring war upon them, Andrew Holness, you're provoking the nation. I'm going to tell you from what they put on the matches stick, tap check the matches, Prime Minister, petrol upon the floor. You see how much time I tell this overgrown, big head, big overgrown fool. Stop strike the matches. Petrol, cursing Prime Minister, dip on the floor. And you continue on and on and on, Prime Minister, provoking this nation. provoking this Prime Minister where count up the money with, because the silence where you want silence with your teeth, it now go work. We saw you play that game on us in COVID. It worked for you in COVID. What you going to do now? So I make a declare war because you realize the areas of the DNRA, which DMR, whatever name, where you use to make we turn away yard and put in our silent. You now can deploy that power with this time. So you use the bully boy tactics and the threat of war. The nation will meet you at the crossroad, Andrew Holness. Because the nation see the devastation and the nation see how you line up yourself for thief. The nation see how you turn your back on the nation, and to top it off, you come home and you insult the people them who stood up for you. You insult the people them will make you look good. This is classic way how labor right and Trumpism behave. Anytime they embarrass, they either double down or they go into an absolute meltdown. Classic Trump behavior. The Prime Minister should have come home and he should have thanked the people who stood up, who stood for the Jamaica people, Prime Minister, when you hop off to South Africa for remortgage with a free. You never even collect nothing pan way. You went to South Africa and you remortgage us for free. And all you come back in the country with was insult, insult, insult. That's all. So insult. And everything I go on around you. Everybody I do everything around you. Everybody by your sister. The whole I know I dance. Everybody by you. Sister, the whole I know I dance. See Floyd Green, yeah. I walk and give out, hand out.
Room, farmhouse, house. So it is a lot. But once you have life, you have hope. And once we are here to talk about it, mean we can build it back. And you know the government is not going to leave your side. So, even before I came, the RADA team has been out in the field. And today I am here with the permanent secretary for the ministry, with the CEO of RADA. Some of you know him, so you might not know him. He's our CEO, Mr. Edmonds, right? I don't know him fall in love with Trelawney. I made a mistake. I make him come meet with Mama D. And she feeding me and my ass and that thing. Every time we talk to him, I talk about the Trelawney. Right? But again, you are important farmer. So we would have sent out the RADA team, the deputy parish manager that's here with us, and some of you would have already seen the RADA team. We would have gone out, we would have done our assessment. We have already said that about 70% of our yam crop is done, right? But we want to help you to get back up as quickly as possible. So I think it was 2 days ago the team was out here registering farmers, right? So that we could see who have damage. So I'm here to tell you that we are going to put in a program of support. We know a lot of you are looking for fertilizer. The good news is that this RADA is different than RADA before, because we put away things for a rainy day. Because some drama will come, some disaster going to come. If it's not hurricane, it's drought, or it's whole heap of rain. So when we come now, I can tell you that come Monday, we are going to start our distribution. Right? everybody won't get the same time.
Yeah.
You would have heard.
Yeah.
We already have a list of over 150 farmers, Mama D, that would have registered. And we're going to try to reach as much of you as possible. We're going to start with some fertilizer. I know some of you need some chemicals.
That will soon have fertilizer, so that will soon have fertilizer as sell. But to the people of party, if you're looking for big titty Fifi, I look about our agricultural portfolio. Fifi not no time for no. Fifi not no time for no right now. Fifi I look about agriculture. So we not have to wait till Fifi done with agriculture, which you might never know. Fifi will get round to, all right? So what Fifi is saying to, and a thief with the thief Moroccan fertilizer, you know, we put it down fair rain. Fuck you. Bullshit. Bullshit. Floyd Green. Bullshit. Thief. Use fertilizer by foot, Floyd Green. And now come out contact excuse. But we put it away for a rainy day. No, you stole it. You stole it, Floyd Green, and you denied the people of it. Because you did use it for the left some for the local government election. At the local government election fertilizer, you have to run in a Floyd Green. Jankro. Federalist Jankro. Jankro without beak. At the local government election fertilizer, you have to run going. And we know so you're thief and put on for election. So move. Floyd Green. Oh, Tada. Titty big like somebody I feel it up. Prime Minister. People are follow the money, you know. People are follow the money, Prime Minister. Follow the money. Follow the money.
So my side, listen to this.
Chop on the street before you repeat this. Hold on there, Raleigh. Repeat what you just said.
We intervene in the foreign exchange market if we convert the US to Jamaica with 19.2 billion. And then we mapped up 49 billion out of the 16. So that's $68 billion. And the dollar only moved from 161.90 to 161.23. Isn't that the Einsteinian definition of madness, brother?
So we spend 68 billion Jamaican dollars to earn, to gain 67 cents. It's $1 billion %. For every 1 cent we gain, we have to spend $1 billion. Gosh!
All right, come here now. If you just heard what I've heard, you would have heard that the government of Jamaica used 68 billion Jamaican dollars to purchase the US currency to try and hold the dollar. And by doing so, the only change was that the dollar moved from 161.90 to 161.23. Now, I need to understand how, why, where it would make any form of sense in this time for Jamaica to be spending so much money to try and save the dollar at this very moment in time. This is being said that this was done in the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, Melissa came. Yet still we have 68 billion Jamaican dollars just put on to buy back currency to try to hold the US dollar. What are we doing? And then you tell me that the Minister of Labor, not Minister of Labor, the Minister of Finance is competent in doing her job. The same person who tells us $2,000 put on can buy a grow box. Like, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Like, we are neck and neck with Trump right now. Like, the Jamaican government and the BS that Trump is keeping up in the United States is neck and neck. Like, it's like now a reality TV show, and everybody is trying to see who can outdo the next. And right now, the Prime Minister and in Parliament, not in Parliament, in Cabinet, them a lead. Trump have put up a hard fight, you know. But right now, the Prime Minister and in Cabinet are lead for the amount of dunceness when me hear a come out for them government. Because this can't real. This could never real. No, sir. And somehow you still have the people in a Jamaica who obviously, quite obvious, never do so well in school. Wasn't that literate? Making this a political thing. This is beyond politics. We are talking about now. Y'all stuck in the past, always bringing up the past, talking about this happened that this government, this happened that this. We care zero. We are talking about now, today, tomorrow. This government is responsible for us today, tomorrow, and thereof until the next election. And that we are talking about right now. The economy that we're in currently, little from now, would not be different from some of the very less fortunate countries them. If they continue down this path, we will not look no different. We are not going to look much different.
Andrew Holness is wrecking the country right in front of our eye. Andrew Holness is wrecking Jamaica.
Listen to this recording of.
Hold on, let me see for the same video, because I have two videos.
Ian Hills.
Oh, yeah. Andrew Holness is wrecking Jamaica in front of our eyes. I wonder when Jamaica people are going to see this and stand up and say, if we not join the war now, because the Prime Minister declaring, so we don't have to start it anymore. We just need to join that backside there. Don't PM. Chuka said, the PM declared the war already. We don't have to declare nothing. All we have to do is participate. One side can't war. I hope Andrew Holness knows that. So why don't we get involved, Jamaica? The Prime Minister has been pushing and nudging us. Long time. Come we fight. Come. Prime Minister, one day we're going to tackle you, you know. One day, Prime Minister, we're going to tackle you. Maybe long, not forever though.
The MP for Westmoreland Western, explaining what he has gotten so far from the government to assist with the relief of his constituency.
Right, so the government sent $3 million to buy 600 care packages, or I could use it to buy tarpaulin also. I use it to buy care package, 600 care packages, but we have 15,415 houses with an average of around 4 or 5 persons in each home. That's the facts for all you've been doing for Jamaica and the people of Westmoreland. I just want to say also, it's disappointing that private citizens and charitable organization is doing more than the government. Thus far throughout this entire hurricane, let me tell you what we received. We received $3 million to buy 600 care packages for over 40,000 of our citizens. 600 care packages for over 40,000 of our citizens. That's number one. We received $10 million to pick 100 citizens to give $100,000 each to repair their roof. I don't know how that's going to work. But
So the MP is telling us that he has only received 13 million Jamaican dollars to assist his entire constituency with relief support. 3 million to buy 600 care packages to be distributed across 40,000 citizens. How do you do that maths? How do you work out that? How do you calculate that? And $10 million to choose 100 family to give them $100,000 each to fix their roof or contribute to fixing the roof, because we know that 100,000 can't really fix any roof. We're talking about a government who's currently sitting on 40 plus billion Jamaican dollars, giving one of the worst affected constituency only $13 million after one entire month has passed. Basically, one entire month has passed since Melissa came and affected the West. And the government only look at the MP and give him $13 million and tell him, say, figure it out. Can you imagine? So my question now is, what is being done with the rest of the relief funding and the insurance and the bonds and all the sponsorship and donations that were given for specifically usage on aiding the Jamaican people during the time of crisis, which is Hurricane Elsa affecting their livelihood? What is that money being used for? Because we're only giving MP 13 million out of 40 billion. And if you look at it, in Westmoreland alone, there's only 3 constituencies. So in Westmoreland alone, you only give, if we say you give each MP the same amount, you give $39 million to Westmoreland alone for them to figure out how to assist 40,000 citizens in just one constituency. So if we want to average it out, it's about 120,000 people live in Westmoreland in its entirety, and 39 million should be shared up between those 3 MPs to assist their 3 constituencies. And they must figure it out. And the government just gone to live them life. People, I know after a while we start to just forget, but this is not something that we can forget, because that is what they're hoping for. And as you can see, less and less press and conference and media is coming out about the plans and action that the government has for the relief fund and what they're currently doing for the Jamaican citizens that are currently affected. We on the East has seem to forget or even don't care anymore to the fact that our brothers and sisters on the West are still living without light, water, and a house for the most part. But we gone back at work and we gone back at school and everything all right, and the government gone on to other things. And we don't hear nothing else about the money all now. People, people, listen to me. We can't ease up on them. We cannot afford to ease up on them. The Auditor General are going to come out in a 1 year time and tell us say the money missing. We cannot afford it. We literally cannot afford it. We cannot afford to ease up on the government. When you choose Jamaica, now is the time for you to actually choose Jamaica and not choose Brogard or choose JLP or choose PMP. You're choosing Jamaica. Nice side, big up on yourself and stay safe.
Despite how disappointed I am, I still believe that the people of Jamaica are going to rise from the fear of the Anansi story one day. I don't think the people of Jamaica will allow Andrew Holness to continue this into eternity. I don't believe we are so foolish. And that's why, despite how disappointed I am, I do have the belief and the confidence that the people of Jamaica will one day topple the dictator. I do remain with that confidence. But while the government is mustering up for war across the disaster zones that he has just created in order for his land grab, he can encroach on you. You know, so the CIA, the Americans, them drop CIA and all that in your country, then send them in a disaster. So Holness is using the same tactics to get in military people, them all sort in the compound. But Prime Minister, your head. Your head, I would advise you to secure your head, Prime Minister, because you are testing this nation. And because the nation is been so squeezed, Prime Minister, and we said all a closing power, Prime Minister, it probably won't be a matter of time before the people flips. Prime Minister, if you make them a mad hungry dog, yeah, flip on you in a Jamaica, only the junk are going to have wings to fly so long, you know, because it will be a trace around the mill. Because while you are ignoring us, while you are starving us, while you are abusing us, you're bullying us and stealing from us at the same time. The whole of this big man show is to allow you for thief in a peace. Andrew Holness, we have given you 2 terms for thief in a peace. 2 whole terms, Prime Minister. The fact that you stole your way into problems. You, Prime Minister, we have given you 2 terms, 10 years to steal. And you steal your way into problem. You steal your way into the courts. That's how rich you are. Why the 3rd time we allow you to thief and rich again? We, the people of Jamaica, Prime Minister, is under duty to watch the money. We know say a thief carry the bag, Prime Minister, and we would be foolish to take our eyes off the bag. Stop going like you know thief. And stop going like say, normally when people are thief, the whole square in the run out and ball out, say thief, thief. So where you going to suffer? You're going like it not normal for people ball out thief when they say thief. So if I want you want to make your thief in a silent, you get 2 chances already. All right? You get 2 chances. So the bad man is him. The bad man is in Prime Minister. The provocation, yeah, I go create. You see, the provocation plus the stealing where everybody have their mind pan, and to everybody have come to the realization, say, you're involved in the sacrifice of the people to create this ungodly nonsense where the Americans and the United Nations want to create in our country. More and more people are catching on to that, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, your head.
The chief and his security, sir. Sir, the chief and his security. The chief and his security. And his security. I'm going to send a chief. Excuse me. The chief is calling me. Just relax. I don't know what's
Jamaica, that was what the Prime Minister posts, but I made to understand that there's worse a tittle-tassel happened there. I made to understand that there was worse a tittle-tattle that happened there. The Prime Minister who tried the nation an image, this was a disgraceful apparatus. The Prime Minister and him security them go up there for the problem. I was made to understand that the only person come up there, treated the thing with respect was the army. But the government and its entourage and in police them behaved disgracefully in their compound. This image, Prime Minister, is out to the world because you were proud enough. Mother of the Patsies, you were proud enough to put the image out there. You're a disgraceful piece of shit, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, you're a disgraceful piece of shit. You have brought our nation and Holness into disrepute. And for that, the people of Jamaica must rise up. Come in, I'll go ask you to resign, because how can you ask such a piece of third to do such a decent thing? The people of Jamaica must rise up against Andrew Holness. Do whatever the fuck you want with him. Enough, Jamaica, is enough. War, the Prime Minister has declared. Let us engage the bastard.
Together, run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war cry. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and cry. And do the righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Put time away again. Listen.
Yeah.
Just a tie and I say watch him man. I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Rastafari. Fight down war and fight. Fight down war and fight. Rastafari, war and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Rastafari. We love all. And we love Jah. Me love Jah. Me love Jah.
We are under a duty to rise up against this government. This government has become a tyrant on us. This government has no respect for us. This government is out of control. This government only went to a compound town because of his land grab and his resources quest. Remember, the Prime Minister at war with Chief Currie over the resources and land of the Catpick country since the Prime Minister in a power. This is the Prime Minister's first official visit and meeting with Chief Currie for the 10 years going 11 Andrew Holness in a power. And the one moment Andrew Holness go up there, Andrew Holness go up there with disrespect and violence. But we, Andrew Holness, knows your ulterior motive is about land and resources. Because you take the money from the Chinese them and figure them for mine. But the war, Andrew Holness, that you have declared is coming. Andrew Holness, the war that you have declared is coming, because it's only a matter of time, Prime Minister, before the people of Jamaica engage you. The floor is open, you know. The floor is already open. You declare war. All we have to do is hurry up and join in. But one thing I would advise the nation, don't be bullied by this Prime Minister. If we have to join the war to defend ourselves against a tyrannical government, we must. Self-determination says that. What we do? Sit down and make a government take we back into slavery? No, we will not. And no, we should not. If we have to chop the government head off, so be it. If it's to secure our freedom, all means necessary, Andrew Holness. But remember, you was the one who declared war upon we. Globalists, thank you all for being here this morning. Lovely to have your support as always. Join us back this evening when we'll continue from the trenches. That's the front line of the war with us and this tyrannical government. Thank you. Good morning and good afternoon.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while wrong is going on. Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime, fight down. Me say Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as the watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I and I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and fight. Fight down war and fight. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twink.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.